Do what? You gonna?
Oh, calm down, calm down. Okay. So look, today we're gonna be reacting to what rappers got to say about the whole Pooh Shiesty situation. Now, I don't know what's going on with the whole Pooh Shiesty situation. All I heard was somebody stole something from somebody and stuff like that. But we're just gonna jump right into it. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, turn on notification, and stuff like that. And let's get into it.
Pick up the sticks. You gonna do what? You gonna spend the? You ain't spending shit. You gonna get your ass up, and you gonna go down to that police precinct and make a report.
Yo, if an artist feels trapped in a bad deal, is it ever justified to take matters into their own hands?
I got my A&R punched in his shit before.
Yo.
Yeah, he was lucky. That's all he got.
Yeah, it's been a couple. We did a couple things that I wouldn't.
No, it ain't no hypothetically. I was coming across the stage. Yo,
He like
say yo, what up?
Snoop
I was like, go punch in his shit.
Like, look,
I say,
like, look at his face, bro. He kind of like Snoop Dogg a little bit, like just by the chin. Like it's like from the chin, he's just like Snoop Dogg, bro. He like our brand version of Snoop Dogg.
hypothetically, I said there's been a few things that I've done to might not be the best thing to get out of deals and things like that. But hey,
that shit.
you live and you learn. As we go, I guess it's just stemming from Gucci Man and the Pooh Shiesty incident. Though we don't know all the ins and outs, only what the media is saying. But yeah.
I get it. I understand what from both angles what was going on. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna say like that type of shit it don't work. Cause if it worked, I would have been doing it. Yeah, trust me, I would have been with it.
We got away with a couple of those.
Yeah, I would have been doing it right now. I've been doing that.
Got away with a couple of those. We
I think that's more like pre-social media.
What happened?
Yeah,
I think
would've
since
been
social
doing
media
that
dropped,
right now.
that ain't
That
really
work.
that's
It
hard.
don't work.
It's harder to do that now because you viral in the morning.
It don't
Back
work.
then, y'all feel like before social media, you could, you know what I mean, pull up.
They thought
It's hard to do what? Like, what is they talking about? I don't understand what they talking about. Like, what is it hard to do? Am I not paying attention? I'm paying attention. But I don't.
And they was worried of like,
understand.
had to hear about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like now,
being a
there's cameras everywhere. They got footage of getting, I mean, it's
they was
footage of
banking
everything.
on Gucci being on the street. I'm telling you what happened. That's what they was banking on.
Okay,
It's
so-
footage of,
okay,
it's
we-
footage
we
of
don't
everything.
understand.
Cameras is crystal
That's not what
clear.
happened. I don't know what happened, but if it did happen the way I'm thinking
How
about
it
it.
happened, man?
My brain effort and focus for real.
First of all,
I have to hear
here's
the main
here's the
version.
discrepancy. They saying that Gucci Man may have pointed the guy out. I'm not based on
So
what
he
it said.
snitched.
It says it kind. I'm like, well, I don't know, right?
He snitched.
But then I start to really analyze it, and I looked at Gucci's wife, and I said,
Just
"Oh
say
shit,
he
she
snitched,
runs
bro.
shit." So then I thought about the conversation he had that when he got off the plane and he got back home. She said, "Mother, you ain't no street no more."
But this nigga, he overly saying too much. The nigga Gucci Man snitched. His wife basically ran down and told him that you can't be doing none of that thug stuff no more, bro. You can't be doing none of that thug stuff no more, twin. You ain't no gangster no more. You snitched on top of the crew and this, most stuff like that. That's basically what his wife told him and stuff like that. So, if I'm guessing right, that means that Pooh Shiesty the one that stole, and Gucci Man went to the feds and he snitched on Pooh Shiesty. Okay. That's crazy. Dang, Gucci.
A businessman. You gonna get your ass up. What you gonna do? What?
Thank you.
You gonna pick up the sticks? You gonna do what? You gonna spend the? You ain't spending shit. You gonna get your ass up, and you gonna go down to that police
Wait, his wife said this
precinct and make a report.
I'm trying to make sure.
Okay,
That's how that works?
You are a businessman. You are not a street
okay.
no more. Okay, if you
So
want to
his wife
save
ain't-
this
okay, his
relationship,
wife ain't say all
and they
that.
got the wedding band, you're gonna get that back. That's what I believe happened. That's what I believe happened.
What we're not going to do here is we're not feeding into a social media.
What I believe happened is Gucci Man came back inside. You know, he just got back from the station and stuff like that. He told his wife, man, His wife was like, man, go ahead, hang that up, bro. You're not no street nigga, bro. Hang all that music and stuff, hang all that hood music and stuff up. Hang all that up. You ain't no hood nigga. You ain't no gangster nigga, bro. You an average ass citizen. You was a citizen, bro. you ain't no, you ain't big general, bro. You're a citizen. Just like me, just like the rest of us, you're a citizen, bro. Let me handle all the big work from now on. That's what I believe she told me. I believe that.
It says we just
did it.
We're trying to state a fact of
fact.
how to handle business.
No, but do you think that his wife made him go down there and point the finger? If he did.
I don't think in today's time in society and what's going on with social media, me personally, I don't feel like any business that's the way to go. You know what I mean? Like, I get it if you feel like you're being f***ed over, but everything is going to be exposed. Everything,
but legally,
unless you really like getting off the grid and doing something.
Imagine you running up in the massive pill up on Nas with the Dracos.
I couldn't picture it because it's like, what, for what?
I would advise any
I don't
artist
understand that.
to handle business in a business fashion. You know, get you a lawyer. I don't think we are in any times where you could just take matters in your own hands and it's just not the time. So I think, like, especially you're in the music business, so there's contracts involved. There's, of course, you know, these are street artists that are also involved in hip hop, but this is not a street business. It doesn't work. That doesn't have the same street codes and ethics. The people who operate through it, they don't. Everybody in it is not rooted through the streets. So this is a business. So anything that goes on, I would advise people to like get a lawyer and find out what way you can fight in that way in
The
litigation.
line gets blurred though.
You could be,
but
you just said some real
even
shit,
at the end
Spence.
of the day,
You could be street, but this is not a street business.
But that line gets blurred.
You get what I'm
because of
saying?
The content. So people say, "Oh, Gucci's a street." You know.
Yeah, but the
because
music
way
is street. The that's cutting them checks, they
And
not street.
also because
Listen,
of
at the end of the day,
what he presents.
The people that cut the checks 9 times out of 10, not street.
Let's
You know what I
dive
mean?
into more what Spence was saying. In this situation, say it all went through and we didn't even see what was going on in the media and maybe they pulled it off. Well, but when Gucci leaves and then call his lawyer in the morning, like, I ran into some shit where people had pressure on me and they made me sign these papers, it's false. The lawyer is now going to, it's not that easy because they made him, like, at the end of the day, there's no way to get around what he has signed. You heard that he signed the paper that needed lawyers and all type of shit, present, consent. Oh, you know how this shit goes.
Right,
It's like,
right. And they said he said that in there. They said he said, "Yo, you know, this ain't how it's supposed to go. Yo, you know, you got to get the lawyers. The lawyers got to." They said, "Shut your bitch ass up before we shoot you."
see,
But listen, this is another.
I'm just saying what
That's what
happens.
they saying.
I'm just trying to say what happens legally. Like at the end of the day,
I had this combo earlier, not to cut you off, Cabo. Being a young artist, right? Being a young artist now.
That's crazy, bro. Like, you just gonna tell me you gonna shoot me, bro? Like, I'm just trying to do my job. You just gonna do me like that? Like, I'm trying to do my job. Don't get mad at me because I'm trying to do my job, dude. It's not my fault you going through this right now, bro. Or is it? I ain't gonna lie. I was paying attention, but like for like a good minute while they was talking, I zoned completely out. They was overly talking, so I wasn't really paying attention. But I think we're gonna end it off right here. I still don't know what's going on. Y'all probably know what's going on. Somebody tell me what's going on, cause I don't know what's going on for real. We sat here, we listened to the video. I don't know if they was talking too much or something. I don't know, but I zoned out like a lot. But that's all for today. I'm gonna see y'all outside of the next video. Make sure y'all like, turn on notifications because I am gonna start posting. I know I said that like a few times, but yeah, I am gonna start posting, and I get better at this whole reaction thing. I probably do some stuff that was right, but you know I'm gonna get better at it. You know, it's a learning process. So yeah, but yeah, I really didn't like. I didn't pick up on nothing they was talking about. Like it's like they overly talking, so I can't really focus that much because some of the stuff they talking about ain't really important. It ain't really what I'm here for. But I had got some of it. Allegations about Gucci snitching. Somebody stole from somebody. Somebody got kidnapped, and some with a contract. I don't really know. We got a whole bunch of questions, no real answers right now. That's really all I gotta say. If I find something else, I'm gonna let y'all know, and we gonna watch it.